Hello everybody, this is Lila in Hawaii. I've been making a few of my creamy white French-inspired items right now, and I had a big box of assorted lace scraps, and so I thought I'd use them up as best I could, plus some old buttons. I've got about 4 or 5 jars of buttons that I picked up 30, 40 years ago. It's really hard to get through them all, and there are big ones, and actually should sell some of them. Big ones, small ones, mother of pearl, shirt buttons. I like the mother of pearl. Okay, so I made this travel folder for taking notes when you're traveling to a foreign country perhaps, or anywhere actually, or it could also be a nice bridal book, but it folds into 3 parts. And I was going to give you the measurement first. It is 9 inches, or 9.5 inches by 5.25 inches when it's folded like that. And then you open up the seam binding, which I tea-dyed lightly, and you have 2 more pockets here, or 3 more, one here, and one here. And then open it up further, and you have another pocket here. Let me see. There's another pocket. And then there's a place to put your pencil or pen, and a place for a notebook. Now the notebook and pencil are pretty elegant looking. They've got a lot of gold leaf on them. And this one has a golden arrow on it. It's called the Golden Arrow pencil. So that's pretty. So that goes in there. And this goes in here. And you can put it in many different ways. You could put it in like so, which would be fine. Or you could put it right underneath. To decorate it, I'll start on the outside. I tried to make the pockets and embellishments separately. In fact, I did make them separately, because otherwise I find that you've got too many stitches showing on the other side. So the first was the embellishment for the front, and this was basically a big patch that I made, and I put some eyelet embroidery here in the center, and it of course had holes for ribbon, so I tore off a piece of chiffon and I threaded it through the slots there, and tied it in a bow, and then I added a mother of pearl button. It's not a pocket, it's a patch. Down at the bottom I took some old textile from a curtain, mother of pearl button, so that on. And at the top I made a separate patch for Made in France. Now I picked up, when I was in France last, I picked up a bunch of nice stamps, and basically I go ahead when I'm working and I'll stamp just a lot of them, and I'll stamp them onto some tea-dyed muslin, so I've got them at the ready when I want to enhance something. So these are the leftovers from this project, and I'm sure I'll find a project for them. So it said Made in France, which is totally appropriate. When you open it up on this side, there's a pocket, and it has one of those stamps again. It says Ooh La La, Paris. And I layered basically, as I say, all off the foundation material. I made the pocket with layers, and I folded down the top. I like to fold the tops to the outside, and then you've got a little bit of a different edge to it. Put a pearl button there, and of course you can put your tags and whatever you collect on your travels there. And on this one, I also layered some fabric, did it all off, sewed it on later. I pleated some silky material that I tore off something off an old blouse. And then this was a ruffled piece of trim, sewed on a button, and I layered some silver mesh underneath some lace for that embellishment. And inside again you can put tags, or these blank tags, or you could put photographs or whatever you like. And this is a smaller pocket, and I thought this would be useful for even money, coins, metro tickets, whatever you like. Again, sewed that before I attached it. And when I attached them, I looked at the other side. When I was sewing, for example, this one, when I was sewing it on, I put a pin. This was my trick. I put a pin where I knew that the base was going to go, and I checked to see where that would show on the other side. And to me that was fine. I didn't want it, of course, right through the embellishment. On the side, I took a pin again, and I checked to see where that would go. Yes, that goes on the, basically that, where the seam would be. There isn't a seam. But that was fine. It's not running over something it shouldn't. So I do that trick with everything. I put a pin where I know that I'm going to sew it on, and then I check on the back and make sure, well, in fact, on this one, you can see where I sewed it, it just corresponded with the stitching very nicely on that patch. So that's a little trick I had. And of course some old trims and things went on that. Now for the place to hold your book, it's just a strip of some curtain fabric, probably something like this from an old curtain, and I layered it with some other things, put a patch there, and I've sewn it on, but I also decorated it with a button. And the same for the pencil place. That's also just a strip of 1.5 inches wide. I decorated with some old sort of a gimp material, and that's where you would put your pencil. Or you could put scissors there if this was going to be for sewing. And the last pocket on the inside is one where again, you can put anything in there you care for. There's a little notebook. And I ruffled some trim for the bottom. This was a piece cut off some trim for the flower, and I went ahead, trimmed it off the netting it was attached to, so it'll be in the center. Oh, actually it's a button. And then this is some chiffon that I pleated and ruffled down the edges. There. Okay. So when you close it up this way, and then you close that way, and then you tie it how you like. I just generally tie it on the side. You could wrap the tie right around it, and there you have a handy travel organizer, and it's perfect for a trip overseas. It would be nice for a bride to keep some mementos. You could put a small photo album inside that. Could be a sewing kit. That would be nice as well. The base of it is some artist canvas, just canvas, sort of like duck. So that would be nice and sturdy, and I just zigzag around the edge so it wouldn't fray anymore. Anyway, that's my little compendium, so I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.